Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. United States President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu are due to meet next week in Washington to discuss issues linked to Iran. The Israeli Prime Minister's office has confirmed that Benjamin Netanyahu will meet President Trump in Washington on Wednesday. Both Trump and Netanyahu to discuss the negotiations between the United States and Iran, including concerns related to Tehran's ballistic missile program. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says his country will strike US military bases in the Middle East if American forces attack Iran, insisting the warning was directed at US forces and not the countries hosting them. In an interview at the conclusion of the first round of talks between Iran and the United States in Oman, Araghchi said no new date was currently set for the next round of nuclear talks with Washington. However, he said both sides wanted the new round to start soon. The White House is planning the first leaders' meeting of President Donald Trump's so-called Board of Peace on Gaza, tentatively set for February 19th. The meeting, expected to double as a fundraising conference for Gaza's reconstruction, would be held in Washington, a day after Trump meets Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Meanwhile, Italy will not join US President Donald Trump's proposed Board of Peace, Italian Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani said on Saturday, citing insurmountable constitutional barriers. The initiative was announced by Trump at the World Economic Forum in Davos in January, with 19 countries signing its founding charter. However, Italy's constitution prevents the country from becoming part of an organization led by a single foreign leader.
Russia has launched more than 400 drones and around 40 missiles in a major overnight attack on Ukraine's energy sector, targeting power grids, generation plants and substations. President Volodymyr Zelensky said Moscow was choosing fresh strikes over diplomacy, warning that Russia was using winter conditions as a weapon. He urged countries backing peace talks to respond, saying Russia must be stripped of its ability to exploit the cold against Ukraine. The barrage of strikes comes as US President Donald Trump touts very good talks underway on Russia's war in Ukraine, hinting that progress could soon follow. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump said negotiations were active, but offered no details. However, President Zelensky said the United States wanted Russia and Ukraine to reach a deal to end the war before summer. He also said that Washington had proposed a new round of talks in Miami next week, and Kyiv agreed.
Bangladesh's forthcoming elections could reshape the balance of power in South Asia, as Beijing seeks to consolidate its influence, while ties with India falter. The February 12th poll will be the country's first since a student-led uprising in August 2024 brought down the autocratic regime of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Japan heads to the polls on Sunday amid heavy snowfall as voters cast their ballots in a parliamentary election widely expected to deliver a decisive victory for Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's Conservative coalition. The snap election comes as Takaichi seeks a renewed mandate to advance an ambitious policy program, including higher defense spending and stricter immigration measures. People are eager to make the final day of the three-day Basant Festival memorable. Early on Sunday morning, residents gathered at various locations across Lahore, including Liberty Chowk, to fly colourful kites high into the sky. Families planned to mark the traditional festival with loved ones while enjoying a variety of food delicacies. The aroma of barbecued food spread across streets and neighbourhoods, adding to the festive spirit of Basant. And China has put the world's first urban, megawatt-level airborne wind turbine into stable operation, flying at 2,000 meters above the city of Yibin in Sichuan province. The S-2000 system generated 385 kilowatt-hours of electricity in a single day, setting an industry record. Developers say stronger winds at high altitude allow the turbine to produce far more power than ground-based systems, effectively turning it into a floating power plant above the city. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.